What's the good word, y'all? Welcome to the New York Jets Syndicate channel. It's your boy DKB here. There's a changing of the guard. Quinnen Williams has just signed his new 4-year contract, $96 million, $66 million in guarantees. I can't wait to see the actual breakdown and see if it is more of a 2-year, 3-year contract with how they spread the money out. But nonetheless, we have secured the heart of our defense, right? Quinnen Williams, there's been a lot of, different conversations centered around him, right? Him not showing up to OTAs. Obviously, he has some legit reasons, and the contract dispute going on was a part of that as well. But we have Hard Knocks coming up. That would have been a major distraction, especially since the last time that we were on the show, we had another star in Darrelle Revis in a very similar situation, handled very differently. But I'm more than excited to see that we finally locked up the heart of our defense. I mean, we've seen how that defensive line really fell apart, both versus the run and the pass, when Quinnen Williams had to come out of the game or couldn't play in certain games. And we've already heard the stories about how he's altered practices. So to know that we're not going to have an issue where, we're dealing with him holding out or showing up and he's not practicing and, all of these different elements, it's great to see. It's definitely, in my opinion, the biggest issue that was left remaining for this offseason that Joe Douglas is just taking care of. So I'm super hyped. It feels good knowing that this is our first rounder and over a decade that we've been able to get re-signed, and I would expect that we continue to see him perform as a top 3 defensive tackle in NFL. He doesn't seem like he's a guy that's going to have any kind of fall off. And keep in mind, he was slow coming on to Alabama too, right? So we're probably talking about him not necessarily just scratching the surface, but he's not even necessarily really in his prime just yet. He's probably a year or two from actually entering into it. So we could take a look back at this deal once newer contracts get signed, and we could probably still look back and say this is a steal for a guy like Quinnen Williams. So I'm hyped across the board. No Hard Knocks drama. Our, best defensive player arguably on the team locked up, and training camp starting in, less than a week. So yeah, I don't know. Good feels all around. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you again. Peace.